Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Reynolds, and this is the Nerdic Gods podcast, episode 290. Joining me, as always, Daniel Neveroli.
What's up, gamers? Why do you get it right when I'm here, like most of the time? So when I'm not here, it's just...
Me and Sims went through this last week, and he read out
Yeah.
the number 289. Now I remember it's 290, and we're here. So 290. Oh, we got 10 more, 300.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I can count.
Few months.
Damn, I bought a Capcom sweatshirt
I was looking at that.
for
That's
no
what I'm
reason
talking
in
about.
particular, and I
mean,
bought
there's
it, and
lots
I
of
was like, am I even really that big of a Capcom guy? Am I a poser? I'm like, I suppose
I
I'm
wouldn't
not.
say you're a
Suppose
poser,
I suppose I'm just a big Resident Evil guy.
but that's not
I
like
do like
enough.
the other Capcom franchises, though.
I mean, just being a Resident Evil guy is enough, you know?
Sure,
It's like-
sure. I mean, I guess I'm
mean-
a Street Fighter guy. More of a Marvel vs. Capcom guy,
I mean, that's awesome.
but
Yeah.
very casually.
What about DMC? I don't know. I don't think you're not into those, are you?
No, I like Devil May Cry. I really liked 5. 5's the only one I've
Yeah,
ever
5's
beaten.
great.
So it's like I'm kind of disconnected from it. I've played a lot of what's the one on 360? That's 4.
4.
So
4 is great too.
I've played a lot of that one, and then I've beaten 5, and that's the only one I've beaten. So I
You
just
should
never
play 3.
I just never. They're just I've downloaded that HD pack before, and it's just old games old, but it's a little hard to get into them. But there are those rumors that they'll remake the first one. I'd be all over that.
Hopefully that director's making 6. Like he just did.
Which director?
I don't remember his name. He's the guy, the Dragon's Dogma guy as well.
Oh, well, he left.
So
Remember, he left Capcom.
Oh, did he?
Lightspeed
forgot.
Studio, I believe was the name. Remember that?
No, I forgot that he left Capcom. That
Yeah.
sucks. It's terrible.
I'm
But
sure
hopefully
they're
that
getting on
team-
6. Someone's getting on 6. Man.
And it's been what, 6 years? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, been a long time already. Yeah, Devil May Cry. They typically, I guess, recently at least, they look at them as like once a generation games, but it doesn't even look like we'll get that this gen.
I know. It was right at the end
least
of
at the
last year.
moment. Yeah,
It was a
right at the
long
end.
time between 4 and 5.
Mm.
I guess unless you include the DMC Devil May Cry.
Well, the sales of 5 spiked huge after that Netflix show.
All the Netflix ones seem to do that.
Yeah, for sure. It is
And
interesting
5's
how
great.
they have that touch. Yeah, 5 is great. So good for them. I'm
It's
sure.
not my favorite, but
Sure they're getting on it. They got hella teams at Capcom, so someone there is.
I like the direction of 5. Like 5's probably my second favorite.
I
but-
really like that one guy that where you summon the other shit.
Oh, V.
Yeah, I did like the way his shit
It's
gets
my
rolled. I
least
thought that was
favorite
really
of the 3,
unique.
but it was very unique.
Yeah.
It's very fun to play. I just like kind of like the classic Dante, and they kind of changed Nero a little bit with his like mechanical arm instead of his demon arm. Yeah, what other Capcom franchises are there? I've always wanted to play Okami. I know I would love that game.
Yeah, I've had Okami downloaded since they announced the sequel.
Yeah.
on PlayStation.
Once
I'm
that
just
game
like,
starts getting
one of
closer,
these
that's probably when I'll
days-
play it.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna be bored enough and just click on it and then hopefully get lost in it.
I mean, that game's like twice the size of other Zelda games. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
crazy.
a longer one, huh? So yeah,
Yeah.
one day I'll get in there. You know what looks fucking awesome is Pragmata. Pragmata looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I still have like in the back of my head to pick up Kinutsugami. I know I've said that.
Oh, there you
I know
go.
you liked that last year.
That's why Capcom sent me
Yeah.
the sweatshirt. I was like one of the 6 Kinutsugami fans. It was awesome. That game was fucking cool though.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try Animusha next year too. The new one.
Animusha, yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
mean,
that
I
looks
love Mega
interesting.
Man.
Yeah, that is not my
specifically
type of
like
thing.
Battle Network for me.
Yeah.
Like especially as a kid, I liked Battle Network a lot more than like the main series. But I like Mega Man.
Have you heard about the theories of Pragmata secretly being a Mega Man game?
Oh my god.
Have
no.
you seen these?
No.
It's interesting. I have like no interest in Mega Man at all, but I love that theory.
What's the theory? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much all just stems down to there's a little girl wearing blue in that game that shoots shit out of her arm. Like that's pretty much all people are grasping onto there. But
so is it just another like Dr. Light like robot?
so there was
that
something
made?
with that
It's like-
Dr. Light with like the code name of the game. The code name is like something light, or like it's not light, but it's like a different language. And the
Okay.
word is Light, and people are connecting that to Dr. Light, who I guess made Mega Man or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
people
So
are
there's like two
drawing
robot
lines there.
guys in Mega Man. It's Light. He's like the good guy, and then Dr. Wily's the. They
The
were like
bad one.
partners, and then
Okay,
he went bad, and yeah.
okay, that'd be hilarious if that ends up being true. But we'll see.
That's crazy. And it's live action. We get a live action Mega Man.
That'd be fun. Hell yeah. Daniel, been another busy week in the world of video games.
Not as busy as last week.
No,
I missed
no,
missed
yeah,
a bunch of stories
we
last week.
had a pretty busy one last week, and Sims just rambled about other shit. I don't even know what that guy talks about anymore.
He's lost a few marbles, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. First up, then we'll go with this first. Longtime Bungie CEO Pete Parsons has left the company and has been replaced by the Bungie veteran, I guess if you want to call him, Justin Truman. So we got a new CEO over in at Bungie who's just been having just the worst time these last couple of
Like
years.
over and over again.
Right.
Like seems like since like even before that they were bought, they were already having, they have a history of having problems, but
I mean, according to rumors, at least they were going under before they got bought. So it's like,
yeah.
someone had to come in and buy them, I guess, to bail them out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. I guess I mean, it definitely seems like Pete Parsons has been a lot of the a big part of the problem, him and like upper management, but we'll see. I don't really know much about the Truman guy. I don't know if you looked more into him or
I
anything.
did, yeah. I read a little bit about him. So he's been at Bungie since looked like he got on before Halo Reach, and then he's been with them ever since.
So right before they kind of went on their own.
Yeah, yeah, seems like it.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess he's been there for the entire run.
And he
of,
was like
like,
he was like a gameplay engineer on Reach, and then he kind of like slowly moved up to like add on, like director or gameplay design director or whatever. All the big name whatever ones on different titles. Worked on Destiny, Destiny 2, all that. He also worked on The Saboteur before he was at Bungie.
Saboteur.
Yeah, you remember that one.
Rest in peace to Pandemic. I've always wanted to play it. That's like a 360 game that I missed.
Yeah,
That
I
and
never played that one either. I think I played a demo.
What was the Raven game, the shooter?
Oh,
and it had like the time
the
mechanic
time
with,
one,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
What was that?
I put those two games together because I think it starts with an S as well. I put those games together all the time as like 360 games that I missed, and yeah, I just I've never checked
Singularity.
them out. Singularity. That's right. Yeah. I've always wanted to play Singularity and the Saboteur. Yeah, I don't know what Bungie needs to do to course correct. Like, I feel like they kind of like need Destiny 2 to keep going to make money, but like in order to get people back, they need a new product. Right now, it seems like Marathon is kind of in limbo. I don't know if Marathon's going to be that product to get people back into playing a Bungie game. Would it be Destiny 3? I don't even know if Destiny 3 would at this point. I feel like they kind of need a new IP. But I guess Marathon kind of is newish. Like most people haven't really played the old Marathon games. I just don't know if like a extraction shooter is going to be it for them. Like I would like a Destiny 3 or like a reboot of Destiny. I don't know.
Yeah, they're in such a weird position right now, right? Like, okay, seems like we're supporting Destiny 2 for the meantime here. They're launching that mobile game, that Destiny mobile game. I think that comes out
Rising.
Like, very soon. Like it might even be out now. So we'll see how that ends up doing, and that's more of a Tencent thing, I guess. Or I know Tencent has their hands all over that one. So we'll see. I mean, maybe that takes off. Who knows? I mean, that could take off in China and we never hear about it, right? It's like that's what
makes them a lot of money,
right? Yeah, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, oh, this Destiny mobile game's made like $3 billion. We hear about that in like 2 years, and no one in the U.S. has ever even fucking heard of it. That wouldn't surprise me. And then yeah, they are still getting on Marathon. So we know I'm also interested in this Splinter team that PlayStation has fully taken over with that Project Gummy Bears game. Let's see what that ends up being. I don't know. It's So PlayStation's definitely taking more and more control over Bungie now. It's like this whole dream Bungie had when they got bought by PlayStation of staying more independent, but just being owned by PlayStation. Seems like it's gonna be no more. Seems like PlayStation was just like, fuck you guys. You're making horrible decisions. We're taking you
Yeah.
over. And we'll see. We'll see if that ends up being a good decision. I don't know. It seems like a lot of big name talent is leaving the studio, and
Yeah.
it's
Upper
just
management was probably like, "Hey, if as long as we have more money coming in from PlayStation, we'll be fine." And clearly, that wasn't enough either.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and yeah, you can't hemorrhage talent like that. Like Parsons might have been a lot of the problem too. Who knows? But you can't just hemorrhage talent and have all these layoffs that they've have and expect to like keep having a product that people are going to keep coming back to if you have no one really to make it. I don't know.
Yeah, and it seems like this Parsons guy wasn't very well liked, but how
Yeah.
long has he been the CEO? Do you know?
He wasn't the original CEO.
Okay. But
So I
like
think he got
since
on like
before Destiny,
after I think he
maybe?
got on like right around Destiny if I
Right around
remember.
Destiny? Okay. So I mean
Yeah.
he's led them to success before. I don't know. It's a give and take, right? Because like if he was a problem at the studio, then it's a good thing he's leaving. But if he was the
Yeah.
leader that was leading you to success, then it's kind of a bad thing. And
Yeah, but we just never know about inside of these studios, it's like that he might have been the CEO, but maybe he fell backwards into success like despite him being there.
mm,
You never really know with a lot of these like it's very similar to like um well what's the Activision guy's name? Robert whatever. What's his name? He's
mm,
not there anymore.
Bobby Kotick?
Bobby Kotick. Why is Robert?
Yeah, Robert.
His
You were saying
government name.
Robert earlier.
His government name.
Like
Yeah.
Robert.
Robert. Bobby Kotick. It's like, yeah, okay. So Bobby Kotick was there and kind of helped shepherd Activision into like success, but it's like, was it him that did that, or was it just that Call of Duty was so successful that he is just known to be that the thing that guided them? You know what I mean? It's like we don't really know what's going on. Maybe it's similar with Parsons. Like maybe Bungie was just so successful despite his bad leadership. You know, with just like good talented developers. Um, yeah, maybe they need to like start doing small projects first, like the Gummy Bears, but that's like a splinter team, but maybe try to make some smaller single player thing. Try to just spark up something like that. Like get an IP that PlayStation has, and instead of doing a new one, get like new Killzone game under them, or like
Be wild.
a new
Bungie
SOCOM
makes a
game.
Killzone. That'd be
Wouldn't that be
wild.
crazy? If the Halo killing game
Mhm.
is going to be made by the guys that that were
Right.
making Halo, that'd be crazy. But that's just an IP that that and SOCOM, like they have shooters, Resistance or something. Like they have
See, I feel like
shooters
all
you
of
can do
these
a single
though
player
are
game.
are just as popular as Marathon, which is to
I,
say
I think
not very popular at all.
I think they also just need like a critical hit too,
Sure.
and that might entice people to come to
But
Bungie
they did
and want
not
to
just
work at
get that with
Bungie.
the last DLC for Destiny 2, you know?
Yeah, but then they immediately turn that around with bad updates after that
Oh,
for
is
that
that what
game.
happened? Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much. And then they kind of started losing more people after that. Also, I think once that big thing hit, everyone was like, well, Destiny 2 is kind of over. We're going to just move on. And they didn't really, that they still were doing DLC for it after. Like they had a whole like season roadmap after that DLC, the final shape.
Mm.
And it's like most of the people, the average people kind of left after the final shape. You had the hardcore people that stayed, obviously and played those seasons, but like people were kind of like, that's the swan song for Destiny 2, you know. But I think they just need critical successes. I think that would help them. But it doesn't seem like that's what PlayStation wants, especially for their live service stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think from PlayStation standpoint, they're probably thinking about it as like, dude, we spent a lot of money on this fucking studio. We overpaid for this fucking studio, and we are just doing nothing but losing money with this studio. So it's like, yeah, the next thing they're making for us is gonna be big, and it's like that's got to make us our money back. I feel like the only logical answer to that is Destiny 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how big that would actually be. Like, would you play Destiny 3?
I would play the first fucking 8 hours, base
Play
campaign
the story mode.
again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I did with Destiny 1 and 2. It's like, would they keep me after that? Probably not. I mean, Destiny 1 or 2 did. So I don't know why a third one would, but I'd imagine a lot of people would play it still, right? I mean, it's still Destiny, it's still a popular game. I'd imagine a lot of people would go back, even a lot of people that didn't play the final shape or kept up with all the DLCs throughout Destiny 2's life cycle. I'd imagine a lot of those people would still come back and jump back on and at least buy base Destiny 3 again.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what happened when D2 came out, Like I was already like knee deep in playing the first game and just kind of kept going because they didn't really skip a year even with D2. Like 2016 was Rise of Iron, a big DLC, and then 2017 was D2.
Mm.
So like they didn't even that whole year leading up, it was like into 2017, they were putting out stuff in D1 leading up to D2. It's like then they just kind of like hard cut transition, boom, D2, and then they've been doing D2 since. So yeah, I don't like I wonder how many people fell off then and how many people would want to hop back on, Like I always bring up on the show, and I think you kind of agree too, is like Bungie's some of the best in the biz when it comes to first person shooting feel. I don't know. There's very few shooters that feel like Destiny. It
I
might be
mean,
my
in my opinion, there's none better. Like
yeah. It might be
even
the best
when I
feeling shooter
randomly pick
ever.
up Destiny or randomly go back and play Halo, it's just like, yeah, these feel way better than all other first person shooters.
Yeah, there's like very few that even are on that level, and it's like maybe that's just enough too. Like Bungie's just expertise is enough to entice people, but I don't know. They're losing a lot of developers. Like how many of that is still there?
I mean, there's still hundreds of employees there. I don't know about like
Yeah,
original talent that was always with Bungie, but there's still hundreds of employees there. I mean, it's still a gigantic team over at Bungie. So I
yeah. I
think they're
wonder what their
certainly
headcount
capable of
is.
making a Destiny 3. The thing about Destiny 2 is like from the outside looking in, it's always been up and down, no? In like terms
All
of
of
fandom
all
and
of
like
Destiny,
yeah, like
all of even
Destiny
one.
1, even when that launched, like
Yeah,
immediately after everyone hated it, you
yeah.
know? And then
It's
everyone
been
came
an up and
back and it
down the
goes up and
whole
down.
entire ride.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's just that that's how these live service games tend to go, I think. It's just like yeah, you are going to
yeah.
have up and down player surgeons and all that. It's
Even WoW, even MMOs.
oh yeah,
It's like
100%.
there are expansions that people love and then don't. And WoW's been going for over 20 years. It's like, yeah. I guess that's just kind of every game that continues on like that.
So I don't
But
know. They're gonna try to get it together here. What I would worry about is like if Marathon is a gigantic failure, does the studio survive that? Do we even
yeah,
get to a Destiny 3 if Marathon's a failure? I don't know.
I guess that would depend on PlayStation and their like I don't know the right way to put it, like maybe pride would would that like would they like try to hold on to it as like being prideful and like hey, this is, important
They
and
would
that kind of
certainly
thing?
keep something with it, like the Splinter group that's making this Gummy Bears game. They would certainly keep that group, right? And maybe they create another Splinter off Bungie and like have like something you were like, pitching was like a single player FPS type thing or something in that realm. Maybe they get a Splinter group to do that, and then they keep both those teams and then shut down actual Bungie. I could see a world where that happens. They're certainly not gonna they're not gonna walk away with nothing from this. They're gonna keep one of those teams at the very
They'll keep
least.
the IP,
Right,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
certainly they'll keep the IP.
Like the thing that I don't know, like shutting something down like that. I know that we keep seeing like things that getting shut down that are like that don't feel they feel old or that feel historical. And they still get shut down, like Arcane or whatever, like uh, Bungie just feels like you can't shut them down.
Sure,
But
but you can.
maybe that I don't know, but
Sadly you
maybe money
can.
speaks more than that.
Or Bungie goes back to being independent. They're like, just cut them off. Could see that as well.
Do you think that's even like I wonder if that would cost them less to do that at this point?
Then shut the whole thing down. Probably
Yeah.
not, because there's some, I don't know, there's probably some weird law loophole where they can get money somehow if they do shut the whole thing down. I don't know, tax write-offs and whatnot. I
Like
have no idea
severance
how all
pay and
that works.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like Sony at that point would just be looking, how do we make back our money, or at least make back any sort of money at all, and
Yeah.
that would lead them to shutting it down. If it is them going independent, maybe someone offers to buy them off PlayStation.
Mm.
Someone comes in and is like, we'll take Bungie off your hands for a lump
I mean,
sum of
they
money.
won't do it probably at this point, but if you remember back when we were talking about this in the first place, apparently Phil had talked to Bungie and they were like sniffing around trying to buy him again
Oh,
too.
certainly. How couldn't they have been after
Yeah, around that
at
time
that
too.
point when
Yeah,
Bungie was up for sale? Like, how couldn't they have? I'm sure everybody was.
yeah. Like who else would even?
I mean, most likely it'd be Tencent.
Curious. Hmm. Take Two.
I don't think Take Two would not be interested in that
No,
now. I mean, because
not
the
another like ongoing game.
Take Two would not be interested in a failing studio, you know, and that's what they
Mm,
would be at that point, especially if Marathon's a failure.
yeah,
Take
yeah,
Two only bought Gearbox because Gearbox was cheap because Embracer needed money,
yeah.
and Gearbox was in a way better position than Bungie is now.
Yeah, Gearboxes was a weird situation too because they were also a publisher.
Right.
They like that publisher, if you remember, also like split. They're their own publisher now, but like they had like a publishing arm at one point too. Gearbox is weird. That was it's a weird studio.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's certainly the worst purchasing decision PlayStation has made. And that's saying something because they bought
I don't even think it's
Firewalk.
yeah, but even then they didn't. I don't know. I don't even think it's close with how much of a mistake it was.
Yeah. It just doesn't even fit. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Especially when you go back and think about it. It's like Bungie and PlayStation have never really been close. Like, you guys never really worked together. It's like Bungie.
No.
Bungie was thought of as the Xbox studio for the longest time. You know.
Yeah, the only time it kind of made sense if you can kind of go back to when Destiny 1 came out, and this wasn't because of Bungie, it's because of Activision. Activision had all those stuff with PlayStation. So they had like a PlayStation only they had two exotic weapons that were only on PlayStation for a year. They had like one multiplayer map that was only on PlayStation for a year. They had one strike that was only on PlayStation for a year. But that was an Activision deal.
Yeah,
That had nothing to
and
do with
all of that
Bungie.
is just marketing. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Xbox and Bungie were actually working together. On Halo, the whole Halo franchise.
Bungie helped launch the first Xbox.
Right, exactly. Like, Xbox would not be the name it is without Bungie. You know,
Yeah.
something to think about. And it's just never been how PlayStation does things, and it's just they should have worked with them on like a smaller game beforehand or something like that.
Like a
Like,
partnership. Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Or I don't even know. It's just, I think at the time PlayStation was really just looking at like what can we buy, because everybody's buying everything, and they felt like they needed to buy stuff, and we're seeing the fruition of all those purchases now, and they were all a mistake. Firewalk was a huge mistake. It's seeming like Haven was a huge mistake. It's
One of the only
Bungie
two
was a
good ones
huge
is like
mistake.
maybe Blue Point and Housemark.
Sure, but
Like,
yeah, what's the difference with those though? PlayStation worked with them for
yeah.
years, decades even, especially Housemark. How long? I mean,
Yeah.
Blue Point too.
Especially
It's just
Housemark.
like they worked with them for years on different projects, and these other guys just weren't it. And I think, the smartest thing PlayStation has done, in my opinion, in this live service thing thus far is that Marvel Token fighting game. I think that's the smartest bet thus
Mm,
far. Like, oh, you guys partnered with a really good fighting game studio, big IP, to
arguably one of the
make
best.
right, to make a Marvel fighting game. It's like, yeah,
You've
that's
been
gonna
wanting one.
work. It's like
Yeah.
that makes a lot of fucking sense. And I don't
You're
know.
right. It's a great idea.
Yeah,
A
like,
great
that's a
deal for them to do.
spectacular
Yeah.
idea. It's like, that is the smartest thing you guys have done in this whole live service realm this entire time. You need to make more decisions like that, not just buy
Honestly,
up these
just
studios.
that could be one of their smarter moves in general in years.
Hmm.
Like how many smart moves? Like I play
Certainly
everything.
since
I
like
try to
Holst took over, right? Like,
yeah, name how many smart moves they've made. Period. That isn't just like they're just making money.
right.
That seems like to be the only thing that they're doing is they're just sitting good, sitting pretty, and making money. They're not really doing anything really, like moves and stuff. Like they're kind of putting out a game every year, one maybe two. That's kind of it. They're not really doing a lot.
No, and this is why I think they want to move off this PS5 generation as quick as possible.
Yeah,
I think they want a clean slate. Like I think we're getting the PS6 sooner than we all think because they want a clean slate. Like I think they're just ready to move on. Like this generation has been a disaster for PlayStation. Not sales
like
wise, not console sales wise, they're doing great. But everything else,
yeah,
like on a game publishing side specifically, it's been a
that's a good way to
disaster
put it.
this entire time. And I think they're ready to move on from all that and hopefully move on in the right direction and hopefully make better decisions, especially in the live service route.
I mean, how much of this is Jim Ryan?
I mean, a good amount, right? Like we are
Yeah,
seeing, like still every PlayStation project that's coming out was greenlit under Jim Ryan right now. So we're still
yeah. I
seeing
wonder
all
when
those
that
projects.
kind of ends.
Probably a couple more years still, right? It's like I don't how
Yeah,
recently
do you
did
think
Ryan
he had
leave?
anything to do with
That
Ghost
22,
Yote?
23? Oh yeah, 100%. He greenlit that game. Had to
You
have.
think so?
Yeah. I mean, because
I
when was that
mean,
greenlit? 2020? Yeah, had to have. It's
yeah, I
like he
don't
didn't
know.
make bad decisions on that front, you know? Like I
No,
think
yeah,
the single player front, the problem on the single player front is games just take too long to make now.
yeah,
That's their biggest problem there. The budgets are too big
and
and
they
the
only have
games
so many studios.
right, and they only have so many studios and these games are taking 5+ years to make now. It's like that's their
Yeah,
biggest problem on that side. That's why they want these live service games to keep going, keep chugging along, keep making money. It's just you got to get
then
one
they
of
can
them
have
to
the
hit.
tentpoles. Yeah,
Right. And then at that point it'll be like, no, you guys can take your sweet time with all these single player games because it doesn't matter anymore. We got
right.
we got this other thing making money. And it's like they're fine either way because they're making so much money off their own storefront now. Like it's insane how much they're making now. What was it? It was like they're making 60% of their revenue off 10 games that aren't even theirs right now.
Yeah,
That's fucking insane.
unreal.
So it's
But
like
that's
that.
also, I think, also a product of like it's something that they can't help because it's like a product of like what people are playing right now, what the kids are playing, and what they're buying. Like they're all buying stuff from Roblox. They're all buying stuff in Fortnite and in Minecraft and in GTA and all that kind of stuff. It's like PlayStation's just getting lucky. Like,
Yeah, technically, I mean, not luck because they established the PlayStation brand and they established the
yeah,
PlayStation storefront
I
and they
guess,
established their
yeah.
console as the biggest console. So it's like, it's not luck because they put themselves in that
I
position,
guess it is
but
luck in the way that
it's luck
Xbox.
that these games took off, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just they want one of those to be theirs, right? They want a
Hmm.
Fortnite that they 100% own, so they're making 100% of that revenue. That way, if a Fortnite or a COD or whatever big live service game you want to name does die out and does go away, they at least still have their own.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to see where PlayStation is right now and to see where Xbox is right now. And if Xbox had a good generation with the series, how much better of a situation they would be in,
Oh,
considering
certainly.
PlayStation.
Right.
If they would have came out guns blazing this entire generation, like full go, we could be in a completely different
I mean, what a fascinating world we'd
situation.
live in if Xbox was still doing exclusives. Honestly, like
Yeah.
how fascinating. Like we're gonna go through the NPD in a minute here. And you see Microsoft.
Indie and Doom
Right.
and all of them. Yeah.
Imagine if all of those were exclusive still. What does the world look like then? What does the gaming landscape look like then? Do people go out and buy more Xboxes? Is Xbox console sales still this low? I don't know.
Yeah. That's a good point.
All right. Well, Bungie, let's hope they get it together soon. Let's move on then, Daniel. Next up, we'll stick in the PlayStation realm. The PS Plus games for September have been announced. They are Psychonauts 2, Stardew Valley, and Viewfinder. Daniel, good little list here. I like all these games
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Those are what a great little trio of games. I've never gotten into Stardew. I've always wanted to play it. It feels like a nice serene game.
Really, you never
I
had
probably like.
a good 20-hour session with Stardew?
No,
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah, I've had that.
I've never really got into those type of games, but like I love the art style of Stardew, and I don't know. It's one I've always wanted to try to play. Viewfinder, I remember you played it a few years ago when it came
Did
out. I
yeah.
never got to check it out.
It's a really good puzzle game. Not great. I don't think it's like the hardest puzzle game in the world. I think the puzzles kind of get a little repetitive, but the mechanic of like taking the picture and then walking into the photo is like really fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's just like a really cool mechanic to play around with and see what you can. It feels like it's like Portal in that sense where you just kind of like fucking around with the portal gun and when you're walking around in that game, and Viewfinder kind of has that same scratches your brain in the same way.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
Psychonauts
it's
2,
definitely gonna.
spectacular game.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, go play Psychonauts 2. You know what's weird about that is there was never a PS5 version of Psychonauts 2.
That's true. It is.
Yeah.
It was just the
So
PS4
so it is
version,
just the PS4 version still, which is fine.
Yeah.
But it is weird they never ported like there's a better version of this game. Just like sitting
Yeah.
around on Series
I know.
X.
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
so
point.
a little weird,
I
but
mean, more
whatever.
people need to play that game. That game's incredible.
Yeah, I've had Psychonauts 1 downloaded for like the longest time, and I've been meaning to go back and play that one of these days.
They like softly recap it in Psychonauts 2.
Mm.
Like they do kind of, obviously you're not going to get the whole game. But they do kind of recap it. But yeah, Psychonauts 2, man, what an incredible game.
Yeah, dude, that game was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that story is. I mean, it's just it's not even close. It's the best platformer story ever. Period.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, bro. I'm telling you. No,
Psychonauts
2 is still better.
You cannot look me in the eye and tell it's better than Psychonauts.
I couldn't even do it with a straight face.
Yeah, come on now. I want to play Bonanza. I have yet to, I don't still have a Switch 2 or anything, but you cannot tell me that
This is a
game.
great story though. Like I would put Donkey Kong Bonanza as number 2. Not that that's like a very like high bar to set, you know, in terms of 3D platformers with stories, right? But like I would legitimately put Donkey Kong Bonanza
It's
as the
number
second best.
2.
I mean, what's better? Like, wait, can you think of one a 3D platformer with a story? It's
You're putting me
number
on the
2
spot.
straight up because it has a story, you know?
Yeah, you're putting me on the spot. There has to be something. There has to be something.
I mean, you could throw like Ratchet and Clank in there, but like, you know, I would still say Donkey Kong Bonanza is
It's
a
like
better
also a
story
shooter.
than those. Yeah, exactly.
But those at least have a story.
Sure,
Compared to
yeah.
a lot of
So do like the
Mario's
Jack and
just
Daxters and the
set up.
Sly games have a story, you know.
Yeah.
Those are your closest ones. I mean, Kirby kind of did, you know. Kirby had some wacky shit going
You
on
like
in
killed
there.
God at the end of that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, weren't you like a car and he like went Super Saiyan?
Yeah, you were driving up and you killed God.
yeah.
Dude, it's insane.
That's
The
great.
ending of the Forgotten, what is it? Forgotten
Forgotten
World? Land.
Yeah, I think.
End of that game's it's unreal.
Yeah, that game
It
is
got
wild.
really difficult too.
It did. Yeah. Do you have any interest in the DLC coming out, the Switch 2 version?
Not really. It's cool that they're kind of doing that for incentive to like buy the Switch 2 version.
Yeah.
But, like
It sounds
not-
like it's much better for new players than it is people trying to
Yeah.
go back. I was listening to something the other day, but someone was reviewing it, but yeah, it really sounds like the case where it's kind of hard to jump back into because it's like it's not DLC in the sense that like you're just going to a new world. It's like levels within the levels, I guess. So it's like it really sounds like it's the type of thing where it's better if you haven't
I don't
played
like that at
Forgotten
all.
Land. Yeah, I didn't like the sound of it either. I also don't like that they're charging 80 for it. That's weird.
yeah, it was at 60.
Yeah, it was a $60 game on Switch, and now the Switch 2 version is 80. It's like I don't know what the fuck you guys are thinking charging 80 for 3D Kirby.
It can't be that much content in there.
Right. Yeah. But whatever. Continuing with the PlayStation news, Ghost of Yote has officially gone gold ahead of its release date on October 2nd. Gone gold pretty early here.
Coming
It'll be
up.
like 5 weeks out. Damn,
Yeah.
dude, we are coming up on the fall game.
I know we're
Shit.
coming up on that game
Yeah.
really soon.
Yeah, that ain't far out at all. Here it is. Ghost of Yote. Gone gold. October 2nd. Daniel, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Excited. This is definitely one of the next like big games I want to play. Yeah, I gotta try to beat Borderlands before this game comes out.
Oh yeah, when does Borderlands come out? A couple weeks.
Yeah, we have like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that.
These next like this week and next week are crazy with game releases. There's so much coming out.
Yeah, this week's there's like 3 games. this week.
Yeah,
They're
it's
big.
it's actually pretty insane how much is coming out right
Yeah,
now.
we got Shinobi. We have Metal Gear Delta, and Lost Soul Aside.
Yeah,
All
Gears.
within today, and and then Gears.
Yeah.
All within this week. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
the next week is that. Well now Silk Song comes out next week.
Joke song. Yeah.
Chronos: The New Dawn comes out next week. That Hell Is Us game comes out next week.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot coming out. I think one of the big sports games comes out one of these days. Something in there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to assume like Madden's going to be. They're trying to get before the season comes out.
Yeah. So a lot coming out. NBA, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. I think that comes out like next week or
Yeah,
something.
the season starts in October for NBA, so they always try to get ahead of the season.
But yeah, okay. Go see Yote, October 2nd. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hmm.
Not like my most anticipated for the fall, but it's up there. I'll play it.
It's got to be up there for me.
Next up, then, RGG Studio will be holding one of their direct style events called RGG Summits on September 24th. Daniel, I think we get these like yearly now, right?
Yeah, they've been doing them every year now.
Yeah,
For like a few years.
right around this time too. So it's right around Tokyo Game Show time too, which is
Hmm.
interesting. I think they always they double up on trailers with whatever they're showing off. Show one at this, show one at the Tokyo Game Show, I'd imagine. What are we expecting to see here, Daniel? Do we get new Yakuza? Is this more for that Project 19th Century game or whatever?
That's yeah, no, it has a name now. It's
Does
like
it have a name now?
yeah, at that last like thing that they revealed, they put a name on it. It was like Rise something. Um, that was kind of my thought that went on went when I saw the picture. But then the picture, if you look at that image that they've posted and stuff, like it has Yakuza imagery.
Oh, it
So
does it. Okay.
or like a dragon imagery. Like half of it is there's like a black and a red side on there on
Stranger
the
Than
picture.
Heaven.
Stranger than Heaven. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Stranger than Heaven. So on like the black side, it has Majima's his demon tattoo, and then on the other side, it's the dragon fish that Kasuga has.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's just their imagery. I don't know,
Mm.
but like that at least tells me maybe are we gonna get a like a dragon game next year?
Yeah.
I mean, it's about time.
Must. I mean, they are yearly, right? At this point, like it's
Yeah, and
pretty much an
they've
annual
been
franchise.
doing an in between game every year
Yeah.
recently. So it's been a whole year, an extra year. It'll be 2 years since 8. So are they going to show 9? Are they going to show Stranger Than Heaven? But yeah, I wonder if that's first. Maybe they'll skip another year for Yakuza 9
Mm.
and do that game. They're also working on Virtua Fighter.
Mm. Forgot about that.
Yeah, they're doing Virtua Fighter. So maybe Virtua Fighters next year too. So maybe they show a little bit of everything. Maybe they just tease like a Dragon 9 and then like, hey, it's still coming out 2027, but
There's
getting
still
teaser for it.
that zombie game that they haven't ported, right?
That's a good point too. I forgot about that. I think it's like Dead Souls or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. A
I
zombie
would love
Yakuza
that.
game. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. Maybe that comes out like early next year, you know? They love their like January,
Maybe that's what
February
that black
time.
is.
Yeah.
Like zombies and Majima is the main character in that.
Yeah. That would make a lot of sense. Oh, Majima is the main character. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Run around killing zombies is Majima. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I think he's the main character. I'm pretty sure he
See
is.
what they have here.
I've not played it.
Sure, there'll be a lot of news out of TGS too later this year. Remember that Forza is getting announced at TGS, which I think would be cool.
With that Japanese
set in Japan. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think that's a really cool place for Xbox to reveal that too, if it is set in Tokyo or Japan.
It's reveal in their home. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I like that idea quite a bit. So we will see. Dog is barking. We will now move on. He really wants to come in here. He's not coming in. We will now move on to the video game Circana numbers for the month of July 2025.
Connor Circana Corner.
Connor Circana Corner. Here we are. We will go through the top 20 for the month of July, starting with number 20, F1 25, Brad Pitt game. Congrats, Brad Pitt. Made it.
You got it in the top 20.
You made it big, bud. Number 19, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Number 18, EA Sports FC 25. Number 17, Split Fiction. Number 16, Elden Ring Night Ring. Number 15, NBA 2K25. Number 14, Elden Ring. Elden Ring outsold Night Ring.
Night Ring went down and Elden Ring went back up.
Yeah.
People were like,
I'm
done
playing
with
this, and they were like, just go play
Going back to Elden Ring.
Number 13, WWE 2K25. Number 12, Death Stranding 2 on the Batch. Number 11, MLB The Show 25. Number 10, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 9, Red Dead Redemption 2. I just can't. I can't.
Incredible.
I can't.
Everyone wants to buy one copy on every platform they have.
Right. Make the fucking Red Dead 2 PS5 Series export. Where the fuck is it? Like, you guys will sell like 30 million copies of it. Just fucking do it. Ridiculous. Number 8 is a new one, Grounded 2. which I believe is like in early access, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
similar to what they did for the first game.
Okay. Number 7, Forza Horizon 5. Number 6, Minecraft. Number 5, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And then your top 4 are all new games. Number 4, NES Pro Skater 3 plus 4. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
considering it's on Game Pass as well. Getting
mhm.
up to number 4. I'd like to know the exact number. Probably never get that number, but I'd like to know the exact number. Hopefully this is enough to entice Microsoft to keep doing these.
Yeah,
You know,
especially if it keeps going
yeah, yeah.
the rest of the year.
I mean, I want an Underground remake so fucking badly.
Underground 1 and 2, that'd be
Yeah, I
so
want
cool.
that. I want that so bad. Just give me that, and then you guys don't got to remake anymore. I'll be
Yeah.
happy after that. And I wonder if it's a cheaper route for Xbox 2, considering they don't own Iron Galaxy. Like, I wonder,
Mm.
like, what's more expensive, having your own team make this, or having a team make it for you, like paying them a lump sum of money and make it for
Probably
you?
just paying them. That way you don't have to pay to maintain a team.
Right. Yeah, you would think. So hopefully,
Yeah, I mean,
and it
they've
kind of
worked with
seems like
Iron
that's the route
Galaxy.
they might be going with Crash and Spyro as well. If Toys
Mhm.
for Bob is still
With
working
Toys
on
for
a
Bob, yeah.
Spyro or Crash game, it seems like that's the route they're going there, considering they're not owned by Microsoft anymore, but they're working on a Microsoft IP. So maybe they see more value in kind of licensing out these type of IPs to different ones instead of having them make it in house.
Yeah, and they've worked with Iron Galaxy before. They helped with Killer Instinct.
Oh, okay, interesting. Number 3, Donkey Kong Bonanza, which does
That's
not
awesome.
include digital sales either. So
Mhm.
yeah, who knows how high that one actually ended up selling. Sure, Nintendo will update the numbers. They normally do that quarterly, so we will find out the exact number of that soon enough. And then number 2 and 1. This is interesting. This is the same thing as last year. Number 2 is the EA Sports MVP bundle, which includes
Oh my
college
gosh.
football and Madden. And then number 1 is EA Sports College Football.
End
25.
my life. End my life.
You want some more, Daniel? Here you go. EA Sports
No.
College Football is already the third highest selling game in the U.S. for the year.
Yeah.
The EA Sports MVP bundle is already the number 12 highest selling game of the year,
Oh my god.
which will surely go up when Madden comes out. So there you go.
These people need to stop playing these games. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, no, nothing too new on the yearly chart here. Like I said, EA Sports College Football
Mhm.
26 is the third highest selling game of the year. Number 12 is EA Sports MVP bundle, and then number 20 right now is Donkey Kong Bonanza
That's awesome for that game though.
without digital sales.
I d
Yeah, you would
I doubt it
expect
would
that
stay
to
in the top
sell
20, but
quite a bit. Yeah, especially without them including the digital
there's a
sales.
lot coming in this fall that's
Yeah,
gonna, like,
yeah.
kick it
There are a
out,
lot of big
you
ones
know?
that are gonna come in,
Yeah.
but yeah, good
I
for
mean, there's
all
a
of them.
lot in that top 10 that was Xbox. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, how many do they have in the top 10 for
I mean, I
July?
counted, like,
One,
5.
two, three, four. 4 currently, but for the
Was it
year,
4?
what does Xbox have?
Yeah, and that there was 4 just for July, right?
One, two, three. They only have 3 for the year thus far.
Okay. But
Oh,
but
and
yeah,
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah. So is there 5?
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, killing it.
They're
I
killing
mean,
they're killing it
still
right
number
now.
2 right now is Oblivion Remastered.
Yeah.
That'll probably get knocked down next month, I'd
Is
imagine.
Forza in the top 10?
Yeah, Forza's way up there. Forza is number 10 right now for the year.
Wow. That's
Which is
crazy.
insane.
For that game is 4 years old and it's in
Yeah.
the top 10 just for coming to PlayStation. That's wild.
Yeah, it's nuts. Very curious to see how Gears does, and then I'm very curious to see how
Yeah.
Helldivers does
Yeah.
on the other side on
That's
Xbox.
a good point.
Yeah, so I'm curious if
Especially with them doing, like, the Halo ODST thing.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, very curious to see how all that shapes up. Should be a good MPD next month after August.
Mhm.
Our last news story then. The news. Skate will officially launch in early access on September 16th. We got a little trailer here.
Mm.
Some guys skateboarding around. I know people have been beta testing this for like a long time now, and yeah, finally launching early access September 16th, so a couple weeks away. I'll definitely check it out. I'm curious to see how this does. I'm curious if it has any
Yeah.
staying power at all.
Yeah,
Kids
who
like skate,
knows?
you know,
I mean, how popular
maybe.
is skateboarding right now? You're always gonna have a crew,
Kids
or
don't
like
go outside anymore.
a scene of skateboarding people, but yeah, I don't you can't when you're looking at TikTok, you're not skateboarding. So
That's a good point.
that's all the kids want to
I
do.
suppose you could be
Until
on a
you
skateboard
die,
and yeah,
you
until
just
you
like get hit by a
die.
car.
Well, that's how we, survival of the fittest, Daniel. It's evolution.
Let the kids do it.
Yeah, let the kids do it. They die off. Oh well. Did he deserve to live? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like this. Like I just don't like the route they're
Yeah.
going with this. I'm curious what they do here, but it's like maybe this is what people want. It reminds me a lot of what people complain about was PlayStation's live service route with like people say they want like a Last of Us multiplayer game or a Spider-Man multiplayer game or a God of War one or whatever. They like want PlayStation to make a multiplayer game off those big name IPs. And that kind of reminds me a little bit what they're doing with Skate here. Is like I don't want a big multiplayer live service Skate game, but maybe people do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just entirely wrong about that. Do that. I don't. I really don't. And like Skate has
I don't
always
think
had a
people do.
multiplayer component to it. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, that's been like a big component, like skating around with your friends. It has always been a thing in Skate, but I don't know. I don't know how this works
I
here.
don't think people want this.
It's just a matter of time for you skating around as Nicki Minaj, and fucking Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Of course, all the random skins. I think the problem with this game is going to be like they should have just did something else and not call it skate because like the people that want a skate game, they want a skate game.
Mm,
Anyone that wants a free to play skate game, I doubt they're going to buy this game.
yeah,
I don't or invest in the game.
I just don't.
Like I
EA
feel like they just
probably
want
just
they're
has no
lose
interest
losers.
in making another one of those skate games. Because
Or I should say
what does a proper single player skate game sell with a multiplayer component to it, obviously? But like, what does that sell?
depends on how much you put into it too. That way, if you only need to make a couple mil on it,
Sure.
sell a couple mil, I should say. Like that should be good enough.
Yeah, that's not
But
EA's motto though. They're not interested in making a couple mil.
no, they're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
So, do you think that people really want a free to play skate game or skateboarding game? I should just say
I
a
don't
free
know,
to play
man.
skateboarding game.
Because
Do
it's
people
always
want
just
that?
like a live service game. Like anytime you say that to me, I just think, oh, lack of content. Like I just think, oh, bare bones, gonna launch, just one map, fucking, you're doing very little amount of shit with like daily objectives and all that you can do. And
Some battle pass.
yeah, it just screams fucking boring to me, if I'm being entirely honest. Like, it
Yeah,
screams like I'm gonna get through all the content in like a matter of hours and then have nothing to do for months on end, except the daily objectives, which really don't interest me. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's chock full of content when it launches. I seriously doubt it, but I don't know. I don't know. This is what the kids like nowadays. They want your battle
free to
passes.
play nothingness.
Right.
Great.
Great. Great.
Who wants to pay for a game?
I want it. I want it. Daniel, that will do it for the news of the week. We can now move on to what we've been playing. Daniel, you've been playing anything?
Yeah. So it's been like what 2 weeks? Yeah, I wasn't on last week. I played and beat two games. Small games. I beat Ninja Gaiden Ragebound,
Ooh.
and I beat Sword of the Sea last night. Actually,
Ooh.
yeah. So I've beaten two games.
I've also
Um,
beaten Sword of the Sea.
okay, so I'll just go into Ragebound first. That game's awesome. It plays really smooth. It looks great. That pixel art it's really good. It's a very small game, so I could see why like I forget the name of the team that um that did Blasphemous, but I could see how they went from Blasphemous 2 was just only a few years ago to making this really quick because it's pretty short. There's only like 4 acts in the game, and there's like 4 to 5 levels in each act, and they kind of vary in length. Like some are a little bit shorter, and some are a little bit longer. And then it varies in difficulty too. Like some of the bosses are much harder than other ones, um, but it's great. The music's great. Um, they introduced like a really cool mechanic of uh, to like not spoil too much of the story of the game. The There's like two characters. One's a ninja who is under the Hayabusa clan, with Ryu, and this person that I think it's the Black Spiders or something. And they're like an evil clan of like assassins in that world, her like soul gets put into you so that you have like her abilities on top of your abilities. So like some enemies, in order to get this boost attack, you have to use her attack on them, pop it, then you get it, and then some are you have to use Kenji's ability to get the boost attack and pop it as well. Um, they each have projectile abilities too. It's very interesting. It kind of reminds me of DMC Devil May Cry, where they had like a light and dark mode you switch with Dante, and like it, it's similar in they want you to hit enemies with a very particular word to gain like a benefit. I know you don't really like your 2D action games, but it's really fun, especially if you like um, really hard games. It can be challenging. There's a lot of enemies on the screen. They like really want you to learn what to do and try to master it and be very quick about it too. But there is difficulty. Like you can actually get in there and really change like how much you get hit and all that kind of stuff, and which is I think pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that there hasn't been one of these in so long. I think Colin was saying there hasn't been one of these in like 35 years, like a 2D Ninja Gaiden game. Like that's
Yeah,
insane. Like come back and
yeah.
make a good one. That's awesome.
Because they just started doing the action games
Right.
on the Xbox and stuff. I'm really excited for Ninja Gaiden 4 after this. It's a
Hell yeah,
completely different
I'm
game,
stoked for
but
Ninja Gaiden 4, yeah.
yeah, really excited for Ninja Gaiden 4. But yeah, then the last couple of days I've been playing Sword of the Sea.
Sword of the Sea. That's not the song. They don't have a song. I mean, there's a lot
There's,
of music in this game, but
there's a
like,
lot of music.
there's no lyrics. So it says.
There's no someone singing Sword of the Sea. I'll let you start with Sword of the Sea.
There was one that like reminded me of where were you? I think you were in Gongaga in FSO Rebirth, where like there's like it was a song and there would just like randomly be like kids shouting in the background. There's one that reminded me of that when I was playing through this game.
I remember the Gongaga song being pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I don't remember it super well.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of, I mean, the music's fantastic in this game, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, the music was so good.
I mean,
see.
When does Austin Wintory miss?
Yeah, what else has he done?
A lot.
A lot? Okay.
He's done pretty much any of the giant Squid games. He's done all of them.
Has he done all those? Okay, interesting.
So Abzu, he did this one. He did The Pathless. He did Journey. He did.
Oh, he did do Journey. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He did Assassin's Creed Syndicate, my favorite Assassin's Creed.
Oh, really? Assassin's Creed always had some pretty good music.
It always does. He did the Alien Fireteam Elite. If you remember, I played that a few years ago. It was the third person action one.
Yeah.
It's got weird music, but like it's still good.
Get the vibe.
Like yeah. But he never misses with his music. He's done a lot more than that too. There's like a whole list that we could probably pull up. But
so this game to me was like kind of like the perfect launch title game for a console, I'd say. I think it's very like I think anyone can pick up and play this game and have a good time, is basically what I'm trying to say by that. Is like I feel like the controls are simple enough to wrap anyone that could wrap their head around it, and anyone could kind of pick up where they're going. It's very good at pointing you in the direction the game wants you to go without like having a UI tell you where to go, without having like a pointer
they just show
on the
you a
screen
thing
or
you need to
anything.
do.
Right. Yeah. It's like it's like I always knew exactly where to go without them telling me exactly where to go, if that makes sense. And I feel
that's
like
good game design.
Exactly. Like I feel like it's very well designed from that standpoint. The game's absolutely gorgeous to look at. I mean, oh my god, this game's a looker, dude. Like
the water looks so.
That's
good.
Another reason why I say it'd be like an awesome launch game, because like I just feel like you could turn this on and show it to anyone and just be like, look at this, dude. Like it looks
look at that lighting.
Insane. Yeah, especially when you get into like some of the lava areas, like those reds like really pop really well. The red and orange mix, and it kind of mixes in with like the blue from all the water really well. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I really had a good time with it. It's very short experience, but I think it's memorable, and I think this you know, they've kind of always gone for that journey thing in their games, at least their past two games. Pathless, not so much, but definitely Abzu. And then definitely
Mhm.
this, I think, harkens back to Journey quite a bit.
Even more, I think, than Abzu.
Right, yeah. I mean, especially the whole point is like getting up that mountain, right? Like they show you that
Yeah.
very early on, and it's like you know you're going towards that mountain, you know you're gonna get to the peak of that mountain at some point, and that's exactly what Journey is. And they're kind of, you know, they're not shameless with that. They just
Mhm.
they go right into that. And I think a few people from this team worked on Journey, right? I mean,
Oh, they
uh,
all came from, like,
did they
the
all
heads,
come
like,
from there? Okay.
yeah, the head of the studio and the creative director of this game was from he, like, did stuff at Journey
Well,
on
then
Journey.
it definitely makes a lot of sense. But I would say
Yeah.
this game, it kind of has better gameplay than all those. It certainly has better gameplay than Abzu. I suppose the Pathless, that'd be more subjective, but
Yeah.
yeah,
You're at
I
least
think it
doing
has
more.
better. I think it has better gameplay than, you know, this game's consistently fun throughout the entire time because you're
Yeah,
on
because you could
the
just, "Oh, I'm gonna
skateboard.
skateboard."
Right, exactly. You could
It's like you
literally
can't
like
really do that
hand
in
this to
Journey.
like a fucking 3-year-old and just be like, yeah, just dick around on the map, kid. Have fun, and like they'll have a good time. And I think that's kind of what makes this one stand out more than the Pathless and Abzu.
Mhm.
And yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it from all that standpoint. Some fun collectibles too. I'm going for the platinum in it, and
Oh,
it,
okay, cool.
yeah, they hide some stuff in interesting
They have
places,
those, like,
and
little shells. I think I
yeah,
got, like, 2 or 3 of them.
yeah. There's little shells fucking everywhere, man. They got those
I don't
all
know how
over the
many there
place.
are, but
There's a couple of these different like trial things. I think there's three throughout
yeah,
the
yeah.
entire game that it's just like it becomes Tony Hawk all of a sudden. It's just rack up a bunch of points in this one spot, and I really like those as well. I honestly wish there was more of those. They should put one of those in like each different level or each different area. I would have liked that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was a fun experience. Definitely short, but a good time.
I think this type of experience should be short. Um, I think I like it more than Abzu. Don't like it as much as Journey, but I think that's a hard bar to reach. Um, yeah, I think this is their best effort yet from my experience. I know you got more than I did. It just didn't click with me at all. But I did like Abzu a lot, so I think this is even better. So I'm curious what Giant Squid does next. Hopefully, it doesn't take super long. I mean, this has been what 5 years since their last game.
Yeah, that was a launch game, so has
I
been a
hope they
little
don't
while.
really like have to take every 5 years for a Giant Squid game, But if I get this every five,
Yeah, apparently they were in some sort of trouble before this or during the development of this game, and
hmm,
PlayStation ended up bailing them out with the money to get it on PS Plus day one and all that, and
interesting.
that really like brought them through it, and that was the reason they were able to complete the game. So I don't know. It's they're in a weird spot if that's the case because it's like, okay, you got enough money to get through this game. Now you gotta hope this game makes money back, but you guys put it in a subscription service.
Maybe just keep getting in bed with
What
PlayStation
did you
again.
buy it or did you play it through extra?
I bought it.
You
I
bought
just
it.
bought it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I say I didn't even buy it, and I imagine most people won't buy it. I probably will buy it just to show some support, and then hopefully
Yeah.
they can get on to their next game. I know $30 is only going to go so far, but still a sale's a sale at the end of the day. So yeah, hopefully they can get to their next game.
I
Would be
just
my hope here.
let them partner with PlayStation,
Yeah, I definitely
right?
think
Like,
it's their best game, right? It's like I think they had a really good mix of doing the whole journey thing and like having a little bit of a story there with that, but then also having a really fun gameplay aspect to it, which is
mhm.
I think what they were missing in the last couple games. The Pathless had a fun gameplay aspect, don't get me wrong, but I don't think like for you it didn't work. I don't think the Pathless gameplay aspect worked for everyone. This I think will work for everyone. Just like riding around on a
Yeah, who doesn't
skateboard
like?
sword
Yeah,
is just fun for everybody, right?
it's
So
sick.
yeah, I think even if you're not into the whole journey aspect of it, the whole, beautiful cutscenes and a little bit of a story going on, you will at least have fun riding around on sand dunes on a skateboard. That's a sword
Yeah,
that floats in there.
it's even if it's not complicated with the controls, it's like it's still cool. you know?
Since you beat it as well, slight spoilers here. There's two levels where you ride these different animals. Those I thought were pretty
Yeah,
bad. I actually got very annoyed at those the longer they went
I
on.
thought they were okay. It should have just been like a big set piece with them, and then you got off.
Should have been like, yeah, like a 2 minute long thing, not a 20-minute long thing for both of those.
Right.
The whole time on those, for majority of it, I was just like, give me the fucking skateboard back because
Yeah,
this ain't it. This ain't it. I didn't think so. Looked gorgeous, but yeah, it wasn't. It should have been a minor thing more than it was taking up an entire level.
for sure. I'm with you. I wasn't like that bothered with them, but I think they just should have just been a big set piece.
Yeah.
With each of the animals.
Yeah, I agree. Cool, cool. You playing anything else then?
No.
No,
But
not
I
currently.
I have Shinobi downloaded.
Oh, do you?
Whenever it
Okay, cool. How much was that?
unlocks. It was, I think they have, they're like have like $5 off or something on if you have PlayStation Plus.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think it's like 30 or 25 or something like
Oh,
that.
that's not bad.
Yeah. It's a budget game.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been playing more Oblivion too. Getting through the
Mm,
guilds on that one. Interesting. Fun time doing all that. What else I've been doing? Oh, Gears. Gears just came out, so I'll probably jump
you
into
gonna
that a
check
little
out
bit. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I don't know how deep I'll get into it, but whatever.
like
Gonna
multiplayer? Or are you gonna go into campaign?
try both. Fuck around with a little bit. Yeah, see what's up.
Gonna go
Yeah,
shotgun some people?
yeah, sure.
Nash or some
Why
people?
not?
That's what I'm talking
Nice.
about.
You know. Love when he shouts that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna check out anything that's coming out new right now. There's really
Mm,
nothing that's like super piquing my interest.
yeah.
Like Chronos is the closest one, but I'll probably wait for reviews on that, see how that ends up.
Yeah,
Um,
Chronos and Hell is Us are kind of like a wait for reviews type of games.
yeah, yeah. That Lost Soulside game is I know reviews didn't come out and it's like out today. So that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I've been because like I was looking at our fantasy this week,
Does
and
someone have that game?
I think Andrew picked it up.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
interesting.
think it was one of his last few pickups. So I've been like, trying to keep up because I know we're about to get a lot of release dates. So um yeah, I thought that was odd that
Actually,
they
I
didn't
haven't
have
been
any
on fantasy
reviews.
in a while.
Yeah, a bunch of games came out or are still going to come out. So we're about to see a lot of people with a lot of points soon. But yeah, I wonder how many points Andrew's going to get for that, or if it reviews well. Who
It
knows?
might
Because
get
that doesn't
negative.
always mean something
Sure.
that
Yeah,
people
maybe
aren't
they just
reviewing
didn't
it,
want to
but
send out review codes, but that's not a good sign for a game like this, I would
it
say.
isn't. Yeah,
New IP, you kind of want as many people
especially it being
reviewing that as
the China
possible
Hero
if it's good.
project.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not only that, it's like PlayStation actually took this one in and decided to
Yeah,
publish
yeah,
this one. So it's like, you guys clearly saw something early on and if it doesn't come to fruition, if it doesn't come out actually good, that was definitely a mistake on their end.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I check out Chronos. That Hell's Us game, probably not. Probably not for. Um, eh, good times I
Yeah,
had
and
though.
you're not playing Borderlands. Are you
Nah,
going to
yeah,
play
Borderlands ain't
Shinobi?
my
Does
type of
Shinobi
thing.
interest you?
No, that game's art style I think is like one of the
Yeah,
most beautiful art styles I've ever
yeah,
seen. Honestly, like that game
it
art
looks
style is
so
fucking
good.
awesome, but it's just not my type of game.
Yeah, that sucks because like I know that's not your type of game, and like I was a big defender of Streets of Rage 4 back when it came out in 2020. And that game looked so good. And it's like, man, you just need to watch that whole game being played, I guess, then, because like
Right.
that game's gonna have so many cool effects and like, yeah, the game's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess probably the next new release I'm looking forward to is Silent Hill. That'll
Mm,
probably be the one. Like end of September.
yeah,
Oh damn, you got hella points on fantasy.
I had 3 games
Because you
back to
had a
back,
bunch of
baby.
shit all coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have Metal Gear? So Metal Gear, what'd that get you? 17? Yeah, it ain't bad.
Sword
I'm
of the
surprised
Sea.
that reviewed so high with people complaining about the performance issues.
Yeah, I mean, I think reviewers at the end of the day are like,
Yeah, they're just like, it's still a great game. Metal Gear's Metal
yeah,
Gear. Yeah. What, Shinobi got you 18? Jesus.
and then
What else did you have?
Sword
Oh,
of
Sword
Sea.
of the Sea. I got 17 points. Good for
Yeah,
them.
it did.
Shit.
Yeah, I know.
I
Good for
didn't even
them.
see that. Yeah, good for
Yeah.
them. I would have said like 82 or some shit. Interesting.
No,
Wow.
it reviewed very well.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's got to be higher than any of their other ones. Good for them.
Abzu was like
Hey,
an
maybe
84,
it will
maybe?
sell shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We can only hope. Like
Yeah.
I like these type of games, so
Yeah. Cool. All right then. Suppose that'll do it for the Nerd Gods Podcast, episode 290. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to us over at youtube.com/nerdgods. You can also find us available on all audio platforms. Daniel, anything else you'd like to say?
hmm. I'm actually going to be the new CEO of Bungie.
Are you? Wow. You'll lead them in
Mhm.
the right direction.
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
your first act? What do you do?
That's a great question. I murder um, all of the bad employees or the bad like heads. I like
Sure.
hang them all, mass hang them all.
Okay, okay. Bring them all up on stage. Have everybody
Yeah,
watch. This is
these were
what
the
happens.
bad acts, right? So
Right.
we're done with them. We're
We're done
moving
with them.
on.
Yeah. Crack their neck. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
A great way
Now
to
we're under
display your
my
dominance,
reign.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my reign now.
Just pull your dick out after that too, just so everybody really knows. Like, this is what's up, motherfuckers.
Like, what is that?
I was just like, are we gonna make a game? You're like, don't worry. Everybody calm down. All right, everybody. See you next week.
Bye, everybody.